Conquer your tomorrows by getting the right and relevant career guidance today. This message has been brought to you by Career Corner, a division of One Nation Youth Development. One Nation. Reporting live still at IDX with my main man. My main man, what is your name and what is it you do for a living?
David, I try and make things easier for other people who work in businesses.
Okay, please break that down to me. I can see you have that machine next to you. We're going to talk about that just now. But what do you mean you try to make things easier for other businesses?
I think there are a lot of unnecessary, repetitive, mundane tasks that people have to do. And there's so much amazing technology that one can harness to do all the drudge work and give us a whole lot more time to think and dream and create the future. Okay, can you just please give us an example using that machine that is there next to you? Sure. What is that machine about? Okay, this is something that we've developed actually for a company in Australia. Okay. They have some very old equipment. Okay. And they want to introduce much newer technology. Okay. But they need a way for the old to talk to the new. Okay, cool. What does it do exactly? So it talks an old language that everybody's forgotten about. Okay. And it then listens and it converts that to the new language that all the modern technology is using. Okay, cool. I hear that, but you still haven't given me. It's like you are. Okay. Yes, I just. In this case, it's a steel plant. Okay. And these devices talk to the machines. Okay. Where the hot steel rolls along on rollers. So it's special steel that's made for making roofs. Things like the Sydney Bridge, bridge structures, kind of expensive steel structures. Okay, so how does one get, I understand that you guys are in the automation industry. So how does one get involved? Like I'm a child, I'm 16 years old, I'm interested in this electrical engineering, I'm interested in automation, I'm interested in the grind, working with my hands. So what can you say to me for 16 and I want to be where you are? I want to sit here and because you are a charmer. We call you a charmer where I come from. You are so smooth, you are relaxed. You can tell this guy has made it in life. So for me, if I see myself, I'm like, I want to be with this guy I also want to be working with companies in Australia, doing all sorts of things. What could be the basic skills that you can think of that a child from the township can start acquiring as soon as maybe they're in matric, after they leave matric? Let's just say after they leave matric. I think maybe the first one is just curiosity. Okay. Always have a question. Ask, why do you do it this way? Think, is there a better way of doing things? Okay. So that thing of wanting to learn and know more, and it's something that never stops in life. Then I think the second one, these days with technology, it's become so cheap. You can get whether it's a robot kit for not a lot of money, and you can play. So maybe 20, 30 years ago, people built Lego, like building blocks. Okay. Now you can do the same thing with electronics. There are free downloadable apps to learn to program. So that's something that one could do instead of just wasting time. Then, although many people are successful without going to university or studying beyond school, I would encourage the youth to try and master maths and physics, because they are building blocks that open opportunity to you later on. Number one, thank you so much, because I'm seeing a lot of this maths and physics and science when I was in high school. So but now I understand. As a grown-up, now I understand. No, thank you very much for that, sir. I'm sure the kids will appreciate hearing basically a person who's wise and whose experience as you, just literally saying which education will always be there, even if it's informal, but
Start. Don't sit and say, maybe at home I don't have money. Especially now, there's things like YouTube, there's things like TikTok. You can learn a lot from those platforms. And then you can go to college, you can go to varsity, just to make sure that you get like some paperwork behind the knowledge that you have. So we really appreciate that. And before we leave, can you please shout us out here with Career Corner in a beautiful, stylish way? Can you just say, Mwah, Career Corner?
Mwah! Career Corner.
Cuts. Number one. Conquer your tomorrows by getting the right and relevant career guidance today. This message has been brought to you by Career Corner, a division of One Nation Youth Development. Mwah, One Nation.